The board game seems simple. Roll, move, forget. But this simple mechanism runs the most powerful sampling algorithm in statistics, Markov chain Monte Carlo, and predicts which cells become which tissues. In the night market video, the food tourist hops between stalls. At each stall, she proposes a random move to a neighbouring stall. If the new stall is better, higher posterior probability, she moves. If worse, she moves with a probability proportional to the ratio. This is Metropolis-Hastings. The hopping pattern is a Markov chain. The next stall depends only on the current one. The stationary distribution of this chain is the posterior distribution. Run the chain long enough, and the fraction of time at each stall equals the posterior probability of that parameter region. MCMC converts a board game into a posterior sampler. Why does the chain converge to the posterior? Detailed balance. At stationarity, the flow from state I to state j equals the flow from j to I. I times Pij equals pi j times Bji. The Metropolis acceptance ratio is specifically designed to enforce this condition for the target distribution. If the proposed move would violate detailed balance, the acceptance probability corrects it. This mathematical guarantee, not a heuristic, not an approximation, is why MCMC samples from the exact posterior. CellRank models cell differentiation as a Markov chain. Each cell is a state, or an a velocity. The direction a cell's gene expression is heading defines the transition probabilities. Terminal cell fates, mature neurons, astrocytes, oligodendrocytes, are absorbing states. Once you reach them, you stay. The absorption probability tells you how likely each progenitor cell is to reach each fate. Your spatial transcriptomics pipeline uses CellRank with both velocity kernel and spatial kernel. The board game predicts cell fate. Sometimes you can't see the board, only the dice outcomes. Hidden Markov models of two layers, hidden states you can't observe, and emissions you can. In genomics, the hidden states might be copy number states, normal, gain, loss. The emissions are the read depths you observe. The Viterbi algorithm finds the most likely sequence of hidden states given the observations. MCMC detects BA islands in DNA sequences, identify gene structures, and segment chromosomes into copy number regions. Google's PageRank algorithm models a random web surfer as a Markov chain. Each web page is a state. Links are transitions. The surfer randomly clicks links and occasionally jumps to a random page. The stationary distribution ranks pages by importance. In biology, network propagation from the transit map video uses the same math, a random walker on a protein interaction network. The stationary distribution identifies important nodes. The board game ranks proteins. Roll the dice. Move to the next square. Forget where you came from. This simple rule, the Markov property, runs MCMC sampling from posterior distributions, CellRank cell fate prediction, and POBI number detection, and PageRank network analysis. The board game is the engine.